Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to FPL BD. So it has been a long time, FPL managers. So I'm live after a long time. I think the last time I was live in I was that was in game week 38 of the last season, and finally I'm live again. So the FPL is finally open tonight, and we will build our first draft here along with you guys. So first of all, let me welcome you back. If you are new to this channel, most welcome. Please subscribe to this channel, and if you have already subscribed to this channel, if you're already familiar to this channel, then welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. So we will build our first FPL draft now. So finally, the FPL has changed a bit. There is new outlook, new colors. I think I actually like the colors. It feels colorful and it feels better, I guess. So yeah, this is the outlook of the FPL this season. Yeah, definitely Erling Haaland is on the front in the poster, along with Fabianski, Saka, and I don't know, that is maybe any Brentford player. I'm not sure who it is. So first of all, please, those of you are watching, please let me know if you can hear me. If my audio is clear, please let me know. So without further ado, I will start building my draft. So first of all, I will just pick a random goalkeeper. I don't want to invest too much money on goalkeepers. I normally try to buy 4.5 million goalkeepers like Sanchez or Rea is a popular pick this season. Uh, so I might just pick one of them, even though I said that I would pick Mendy or Ramsdale, but I think I might not be able to afford them. Though, let me just start with Ramsdale, and definitely another 4 million GK. I don't want to take another Arsenal player because Arsenal is an important team, and there are important FPL assets. So I don't want to fill out all the three slots from Arsenal with unnecessary players. If you don't know, you can pick three players from each team. So I will just pick a random 4 million goalkeeper now. Maybe I can pick Forster. Forster is now in Tottenham, so he's also from an important team. So maybe I'll just go with Steele from Brighton. So let me just pick Sanchez for now, and if we have budget, we can go for uh, um, a goalkeeper like Ramsdale or Mendy. So this is just the first draft, so it will not be the final draft definitely. And after that, definitely I will pick Trent Alexander-Arnold. Just look at his records: 208 points last season, just 7.5 million of price. I don't think any 7.5 midfielder or forward will score 200 plus points, but Trent keeps scoring this 200 plus seasons. 208 last season, 210 in 1920. There was a bit down season in 20 and 21 because Liverpool did not keep many clean sheets, only 10 clean sheets in the season. Before that, 185 points. So yeah, he's a top scoring defender, and I will definitely pick him. So Arnold is my first pick. Apart from the goalkeepers, definitely I will also pick Zhao Cancelo because he's another top and premium defender. 201 points last season. Actually, this was his full playing season, most likely, because the previous season he did not get many matches, many starts. Still, he scored 138 points. Last season, he scored 1 goal and 11 assists. So I think Joao Cancelo is a must-have player in every team. Every team. I think defenders provide more value than the forwards or even midfielders sometimes. So definitely, these two will be must-have options. Now, I will pick the player whom everyone will have, most probably everyone will have in their team, none other than the FPL King Salah. So in midfield, Salah is a must-have. His ownership is already 58.3%, which is huge. So Salah is a definitely. I think I don't need to talk about Salah even. If I need to talk about some player, that might be Son, Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland, because I might not be able to afford them. But Salah has to be the first midfielder to be in the FPL team of every player. Now I have to decide whether I want to invest heavy budget on midfield or in defense. First of all, let me check some prices. Which we did not get in the price releases. They did not reveal all the prices. So yeah, Arsenal have a 4 million GQ, which is Turner. I think Leno will be gone. So if Ramsdale is injured, I think Turner will be a great pick. Gabriel 5, I think all the prices were released here except from Tavares, Cedric, which are not essential, I guess. Saliba is here, 4.5 million defender. Mm, not many important players. Yeah, Maitland Niles won't be playing many games, I think. Fabio Vieira must be an interesting pick. He might be rotated with Gabriel Martinelli. Let's see. Gabriel Jesus is on FPL and his price has 8 million price tag. I think this is a fair pricing considering he's an Arsenal forward now. So 8 million will is not much. If he can shine in Arsenal, I think he will be a valuable pick. So Jesus can be an interesting pick. I won't pick him now, but he can be interesting. Next, Aston Villa. I think we had the most important prices in the price reveal section, so I don't need to check on this one. I think we need to check on the price of Rafinha because we did not have that price in price reveal. So yeah, Rafinha is available and he's 7 million price. So if he does not join Barcelona and if he decides to join Chelsea, I think this will be a very interesting pick. 'Cause we can have a forward from Chelsea in 7 millions, which will be crazy enough to have him in our team. So I think Rafinha will be a great pick if he stays in the Premier League. Other than that, yeah, Greenwood is 4.5 million, so already his ownership is 27.1%. This is crazy because I think lots of people are going with cheaper forwards and heavy defense or mid, I guess. So yeah, we need 4.5 million or 5.5 million forwards. So let me just go to the team once again. So the next defenders, this season I will try to go heavy on defenders because I think we have so many reliable defenders from different teams. So we can actually depend on them. So as I plan to get Arsenal goalkeepers, I don't want to get Mendy because I want to double up on Chilwell and Reece James because this time there won't be many rotation risk like last time. Alonso played a lot of minutes last season, but this time Alonso will be gone to Barcelona most probably. So Chilwell is a safe pick if he is fit. His ownership is already 20%, so people are getting him in their team. So Chilwell is a good pick. Also Reece James. I think Aspilicueta will also leave Chelsea. So both are available at 6 million price. These two. So definitely Chilwell and Reece James both are on my team right now. And as I have double Chelsea defense, I don't think I will be tripling up on Chelsea defense by going with Mendy. So I don't think Mendy will be in my team. So I might go with Ramsdale if I have the budget. And for the last defender, I think I will go with a Spurs defender. So Spurs have been good under Conte. Now the question is, I think many people are already going with Ivan Perisic. Oh my God, look at his ownership. This is crazy. I think 58.9% is more than Salah, I guess. Yeah, it's more than Salah. So I think Perisic is the highest owned player right now. 58.9% ownership. This is absolutely crazy, and but I don't think I will be going with Perisic as I already have four premium defenders. I don't think I can afford another 5.5 million defender. Rather, I would go with Matt Doherty. Also, I think Doherty has less rotation risk. I think Perisic will be rotated with Sessegnon lots of time. Also, Perisic is 33 years old, so he might get injured in the season. So I don't want to take that risk with a 5.5 million defender. Also, he is new to Premier League. He has played in Syria previously, but he did not play in Premier League before, I guess. So I don't want to invest 5.5 million in a defender or in a wingback who did not play in Premier League before. Also, who is 33 years old. So Pritam Ghosh is saying Trent Alexander-Arnold can solo James White cash, thinking to start the season with five-man defense. Yeah, I am also thinking the same, and I am doing the same also. Just I am not going with White. I am going with five premium defenders who is not only capable of giving clean sheets, but also they can score goals and give assists and be involved in bonus points as well. So this is my defense line, not confirmed yet. I have to think about my goalkeepers, but let me just take Ramsdale again, because I might have problems later fitting him. So Ramsdale is in my plan. So I have Ramsdale now in my team. Now I have 46.5 million, and I have five, six, seven, eight players. So I think this is fair enough. I have got more than 50% players in almost 50% budget. So I think this will be quite easy. Now the problem is I have defenders, but I can't have all the 5 and 6 million midfielders and forwards. So I have to pick some good midfielders. As I have already said in my post in my Facebook post, I think I will go with Mahrez at the moment, because I think 8 million price is too attractive for a player like him. And if Sterling goes to Chelsea or leaves Manchester City, I think Mahrez will get more minutes, will get more starts. Also, even if he does not start many games, he scored 11 goals, 7 assists in just 1400 minutes. So if he starts regularly, I think he will be a very, very good FPL pick. Just look at his record, 175 points in 19 and 20 season, which is very, very good. And still he got the price tag of 8.5 million the next season, just because of the minutes and rotation risk. So I hope this time the rotation risk is less than last season and he gets more starts. So Camila Sarant is saying Chilwell and James, don't forget last season. Yeah, I think they were great right from the beginning of the season when they started playing together, and I think if they start together again, they will be great again. Yeah, Mitrovic. If let me see if I can afford him. So I think there will be not one. I think more than one draft, because I have already one draft in my plan. I had a plan to get Luis Diaz, but now I think I will go for Darwin Nunes rather, because I think Nunes has more goal threats than Diaz, and they are almost of similar price range. So 8.5, 8 million and 9 million, 1 million difference. But I think Nunes has better chance to score goals. So I'm just going with Nunes at the moment. Mm, so I already have three Liverpool players. Now I can't have Luis Diaz, otherwise I would have selected him as well. So I would have to pick another 8 million or 7.5 million midfielder. So at this moment, let me just go with Saka, because his fixtures are pretty well from the beginning of the season. I think up till game week 9, he has uh, all the easier teams, including Manchester United, which will also be easy. So I don't think the fixture is anything difficult for him. So Saka can be a good option right from the beginning of the season. And now, if I plan to play 5-4-1, I think I have to pick another regular starting midfielder. Then I will just pick a random 4.5 or 5 million midfielder. So uh, if I play 5-4-1, I think I have to pick a genuine starting midfielder who will play regularly in my team, and I will just go with a 7 million option right now. Let me see who I can afford in 7 million. I don't want to double up on Mahrez and Bernardo. Zaha might be good, but I'm not too much convinced. Also, his fixtures are not that good from the start of the season. So I might just go with Harvey Barnes, as I had planned to get Vardy, but I already picked Darwin Nunes. I think I will pick Barnes here, and a random 4.5 million midfielder who, let me see if I can afford more than that. Let me see whom I can get in 5 million. 5.5, there are a lot of 5 million, 5.5 million options. I think 5.5 will be too much. Let me see if I can have any decent option within 5 million. Okay, I think Joe Willock is an option. He's good. He scored 8 goals just in the previous season of the last season. So if he starts regularly, I think Joe Willock might be an interesting pick in 5 million. And now I have 9.5 million, and I have two positions to fill, two strikers. So either I can go with two, I think one 5 million and one 5.5 million striker, but I have many 5 million options. So I have one 5.5 million option in my head. So I'll just pick that player. I don't know whether he will start or not, but he will be in my bench anyway. So let me just try to get him. He is a newly signed striker of Brighton FC. I think many of you will recognize him too. I don't know if the server is crashing or not. It doesn't seem to be working pretty well. Yes, I think the server is having some problems. Yeah, it's Undav or Andav. I'm not sure. Dennis Andav. So it's not that Dennis whom we used to know, but this is a new signing, and I think he will start matches. I don't know if he does. I think he will be a pretty good option at 5.5 million, because we don't have many better options in this price range. Let me see if there are better options at 5.5 million. 5.5 million. Yeah, Edward and Mateta is here, but none of them are regular starters. None of them are sure starters. So we don't know when we pick Edward, Mateta might start. When we pick Mateta, Edward might start. Gelhardt won't start if Bamford is fit. Fabio Silva is not a good option. So I don't think there are many good options. So I will just pick a random 4.5 million striker, because I don't want to invest anything more than 4.5 million who will give me absolutely nothing in my team. So yeah, let me just, oh, I have 4 million remaining. I don't know how. Okay, let me just pick 4.5 million forward, and then I will try to create some budget from somewhere else. Okay, I guess Greenwood will be a famous option. He already has high ownership. We have already seen 27.1 right now. So we can't save this team because we have 0.5 million shortage. So I have to make some budget. So we can make the budget from Ramsdale, or we can make the budget from Willock. But as we will be playing 5-4-1. I think we don't have many backup options. If I pick, okay, in we can pick 4.5 million defender anyway, because if I bench a player, I don't need him to score many points. But yeah, it would have been good to have a good backup option. So we can do two things. One is to pick a 4.5 million midfielder and go with Ramsdale. Another one is to just pick 4.5 million goalkeeper and pick Willock. So at the moment, what if I pick Sanchez here? Mm, I don't. Okay, you guys can suggest me whether I should pick a 4.5 million goalkeeper and go with Willock, or should I go with Ramsdale and a random 4.5 million midfielder. What do you think about Kane to Haaland on game week 2? At least 1 week to be watch list. I think if you start the season with Harry Kane, you don't need to switch him very soon, because Harry Kane is also a consistent player. So if you take Harry Kane, just give him some time. I don't think Haaland will be giving so much more points than Harry Kane. If Haaland does well, you can get him, but I don't think 1 week is enough time to judge him. So if you get Kane, just give him some time. Uh, I'm actually confused right now. I think Willock is gonna be a very good bench option, but I think we need to focus on playing 11 as well. Playing 11 is more important than just 1 week bench point, which might be just I might lose just 10 to 15 points in before the wild card. So I don't think it will matter that much. So I'm just gonna go with Ramsdale and a 4.5 million midfielder, because I am focusing on the starting 11 more than my bench. So I have to pick a 4.5 million midfielder now. Who just will start? I think Douglas Luiz is a starter who should be 4.5. I'm not sure how much he is. Let me see. Aston Villa. Okay, Aston Villa. Oh, Douglas Luiz is 5 million now, so we can't have him. So let me see. There will be many 4.5 million options who will regularly start. Milner won't start regularly. Somare won't start regularly. Uh, I'm not sure about Oliver Skip. He played some minutes last season. Not sure about Mendy, Andre Gomez, Shackleton. I think Shackleton started a lots of games last season as a defender. I'm not sure. Yeah, 4.5 million GK would have been good, but I think it is obvious that Ramsdale will give more clean sheets than a 4.5 million GK. So, I would probably get Willock's point in two or one once out of 10 game weeks, but I would get at least 1 or 2 points more than the 4.5 million GK from Ramsdale in every week. So this I think this makes more sense because even if I need to use Willock in some week and just assume that he does not score in that game week, so he just returns 2 points. So it doesn't make any difference. Even if Willock scores some goals, scores some points, he will be on my bench in most of the time. So I think it is wise to invest in the playing 11 more than the bench. So I'm just going with 4.5 million. I think no, Milivojevic doesn't start regularly either. Oh, there is no 4.5 million starter. Seriously, there should be. Murphy, I'm not sure. Murphy, does he play regularly? Okay, let's just pick Murphy for now as he has scored the most points. Okay, let me see. Uh, According to minutes played, who played most minutes of this price range? Oh, Moder played most minutes. Forshaw played lots of minutes. Had one assist too. Longstaff, Murphy. Okay, I think Forshaw. Okay, let me just go with Murphy. I think I can pick a 4.5 million midfielder even from a newly promoted side, but currently we don't know much information about them. So yeah, I will finally uh, enter my team. Is there any better 4 million GK? I won't get any top. Oh, I think Darlow might be an interesting pick if he plays. If Pope is injured, if Pope performs bad, I think Darlow might be an option. Uh, yeah, from Newcastle, I don't think we will be having many options from Newcastle. So even if a slot is filled, I don't think it will matter that much. I can also get Turner from Arsenal, but it will just book the slots of Arsenal. So I won't be able to have Jesus or Ben White if we need to get them. So I don't want to fill that slot. Murphy at 4.5 million could be a good option. Okay, just going with Murphy for this moment. I think Darlow might be a good pick. He scored some good points. Forster is from Tottenham, so I don't want to fill that slot either. Uh, as I already have Doherty, sometimes we might need to go for Harry Kane and Son at that moment. I don't want to waste a transfer on my bench goalkeeper. So Caballero can be an option because Southampton does not have many goalkeepers, but he is not a good goalkeeper either. So I don't think he will be getting minutes because Southampton has signed a goalkeeper as far as I remember. Also, they have their previous goalkeeper McCarthy. So yeah, I think this Bazunu or this guy is their main goalkeeper for this season. So yeah, he was from Man City. So I will just pick Darlow for this moment. Okay, there is a change in FPL, which is from now you in this season we will have like a third wild card, which is actually not a third wild card because we can't use that wild card whenever we want, but we can have unlimited transfer during the World Cup, which will start in November and will be finished in December, as far as I remember. So within that period, we can make unlimited transfers. So that is like a wild card, but in a fixed period of time. See, I'm gonna enter my squad. I'm gonna give a name. I think uh, these are the team names from my draft teams. So let me just use my usual name, Big Bulls. Choose a club. My favorite club is Liverpool. So yeah, I agree on everything. So yeah, this is it. I am entering my squad. I don't know which team number I will be getting. Many people are serious about this. I'm not I'm not that serious yet. I think total players are 147K, so I think I am 147 and 135. This is my mm, team number, I guess, or team. Let me see if I can get my team details from here. User profile. Okay, there is no information here, but surely I can get it from somewhere, I guess. So that's my initial team, and I think I need to change the formation because I won't be playing Unda maybe. So yeah, seems all right. Definitely Salah will be the captain at least for now, and let me just put my vice captain on Darwin. So yeah, everything seems all right, and this is my game week one team. At least I think this will be my game week one team, but there might be many choice, many changes. So yeah, your midfield looks very shaky. Yeah, I know my midfield at the moment looks very shaky, but just think about this. Burns is a regular starter, Saka is a regular starter, Mahrez might be a regular starter if Sterling moves. So I don't think apart from Mahrez there are many risky players or risky FPL materials here. So I don't think this is that shaky till now. Now this is my first draft. Definitely this will not be finalized. Let me just create some changes. Let me see if I can manage Son or the players like Haaland. So I think I can afford Son in the place of Mahrez if I let me see if I get Son and if I downgrade Darwin. I have 5 million budget. So okay, let me just get the fraud Mitrovic here. Okay, before changing the team, let me just tell you why I chose to play with this formation or with this squad. First of all, Pritam Ghosh, Jack Colback from Nottingham, 4.5 starter mid. Okay, thank you so much. We might change him after this live or during this live event. So actually, that doesn't matter that much. So in this squad, I don't have any money on the bank, but I can make some changes. First of all, if I have, let me see, is there any 6.5 million or 6 million starting midfielders in place of Harvey Barnes? 6.5 million, we can have James Ward-Prowse. Oh, fixture doesn't seem very good. Gallagher is in Chelsea now. We don't know whether he will play for Chelsea or not. Harrison can be an option as Rafinha will be gone. As I already have Saka, I don't think I should be going for Martinelli or someone else from Arsenal. I think I don't have many options here, but we can get Rafinha, we can get Martinelli, we can get uh, Gallagher, even Benrahma if they start. But in this position, I think there are lots of options. I can move with I can move to Jamie Vardy. I can move to Gabriel Jesus. I can move to Ivan Tony, Mikel Antonio. I think there are lots of even Kai Havertz. So I think this is a flexible position. In defense, there are many options. I can move out Chilwell or any of Chilwell or Reece James anytime and get a cheaper defense and invest that in my forward or mid. So I think there are options. Now let me just see. Uh, uh, I don't think I can afford Son with this. Let me see if I can afford Son. So if I pick Son in place of Mahrez, also I don't think Son will be worth 12 million because that was like his best season ever, and I don't think this happens regularly. Even Salah doesn't score 250 plus points every season, so I don't think Son will be scoring that many points. So see, Salah scored 231 points in 20 and 21. He scored 233 points in 1920. So it is not easy to go past 250 points every season. I don't think Son will be doing that this season. So I don't want to invest that much money on Son, but still, if I can afford him, it's not bad. So 4 million, I need to create 4 million. Let me see where I can do this. If I get Mitrovic in this position, mm, yeah, Mitrovic is here. So I'm still 1.5 million short. So it is not easy. 1.5 million means if I downgrade Undav to a 4.5 million striker, still I need to downgrade my goalkeeper, or I need to downgrade Harvey Barnes, I need to downgrade Saka. I mean, there has to be a lot of change. Maybe I need to downgrade Doherty to like someone like Ben White. So yeah, I can afford Son, but it will require a lot of changes, which I don't want to do, because uh, first of all, I don't want to take Son in 12 million, honestly. Yeah, his price is justified, but I don't think he will return that many points once again this season. So this is just my gut feeling. Not only gut feeling, this is my analysis. This this is how I think. This is how I plan the season. I don't think I can afford Salah and Son together along with all this premium defense. So if I take Son, I need to downgrade a lot of players. So I don't want to do that. So let me just keep my team like this. And if I want to change, if I need to change any player, I think that might be Mahrez. And also for that reason, I think I need to downgrade my goalkeeper. I can't have 5 million goalkeeper here, because I need to have some backup plan. So if I just go for Sanchez or Raya, let me see who has got better fixture. I think Raya made most saves, but Sanchez uh, kept more clean sheets, I guess. So this is a difficult call, but let me just go with Raya for now, and let me pick another Brentford goalkeeper so that I don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, my Brentford goalkeeper duo. Now I have point 0.5 million. So what does this gives me? This gives me a position to make changes. This gives me some freedom. uh, why? Let me tell you, let me explain. Because I have zero point 0.5 million. Now if I see that Mahrez is not starting in back-to-back games, I can change him with Jared Bowen, because there are options at 8 million. Even I can change him for Madison, but I have to keep some extra budget so that I can move out for, like, if I see that Nunes is being rotated or Jota is starting, so I can just move here to Vardy, and maybe I can get uh, mm, Luis Diaz in this position. So that can also be an option. So yeah, so there are lots of options if I keep some budget in my hands. But at this moment, I think I will just keep my zero point 0.5 million in my hands so that I am flexible to make some moves. So this is my first draft. I have zero point 0.5 million in the bank. This is my bench. Does not look that good, but still okay, because I believe Unda will be starting, and if he starts, I think he will be a nailed on pick at 5.5 million, because if he starts, that's it. That's all I want. I don't want him to score lots of goals. I just want him to start regularly, so that if someone is injured, someone doesn't play, someone gets rotated, I can have some backup. If Murphy plays regularly, that is my 4.5 million midfielder who will give like 2 points in every match. Let me see how much was he in last season. So yeah, he was 5 million last season. So I guess that's good. It is good that we are having him at 4.5 million. So I have two backup players. I don't care about this player whether he starts or not, whether he gives me 1 point or not. I don't think there will be three injured players or three substitute players in 1 week. So in that case, I will be losing maybe 1 or 2 points. But otherwise, I think I have two backup players. I have a good playing 11, and also I am going. Big at the defense. I will explain it in another video in another time. So Bruno Guimaraes can be Bowen in the season as Newcastle is building up their team strongly. No, I don't think he can be Bowen of this season. I don't think it is possible. Bruno Guimaraes is a central defensive midfielder. You can call him a central midfielder. He can be at most like Gallagher or James Ward-Prowse, but not Bowen. Bowen scored 10 plus goals and had 10 plus assists in the season. He plays as a forward, as a right winger. Sometimes he plays as a striker. Bruno Guimaraes can't fill that position. So yeah, he can be a cheap option, but still, I don't think he's that cheap. He's 6 million as far as I remember. Let me see. So yeah, Bruno Guimaraes is 6 million. We can have Joel Linton or Saint Maximin in close to that price range. I think Willock can be something special because that guy literally scored 8 goals just the season before this. So I really want to have him in my squad. Even uh, I'm tempted to get Willock in my team because I really want him to play. Let me just keep this as it is now. So if Willock starts regularly, I think I might get Willock in my team. So this will give my team a very good balance and also a very good backup. So yeah, now I have 0.5 million in the back so that I can upgrade Darwin to Vardy and I can upgrade Mahrez to someone like Bowen. Also, I can downgrade Darwin Nunes to someone like Havertz and upgrade Mahrez to even more premium midfielder, maybe someone like Bruno, or I don't know who it can be. So yeah, is Gallagher a good option this season with Chelsea? I'm not sure because it is not confirmed yet whether you will be playing for Chelsea or he will go back to Crystal Palace on loan. But if he plays for Chelsea, I think he will be good option because the rumors are that Chelsea will let go Jorginho to get Memphis Delete in that deal. So if Jorginho is gone, I think Gallagher will stay at Chelsea and will play. In that case, he might be good, but I don't think he will be good enough. How much the chance of possibility for Mahrez to start? I think I think finally this should be the season where Mahrez at least starts regularly. Uh, I think most probably Sterling is going from Man City. Doesn't matter where he goes, whether he goes to Chelsea or somewhere else, but I think Sterling will be gone. But still, this creates a lots of problem because Man City have signed Calvin Phillips. Now, what does it make change? The change that it makes is if Calvin Phillips starts regularly, in that case, it will be like 4-2-1-3 formation. In that case, Calvin Phillips and Rodri will be playing as the double pivot CDM, and Kevin De Bruyne will be playing in that number 10 position. So Bernardo might start in right wing, but I think this is the 10% possibility. Most chances are, I think. It will be once again Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri. Sometimes Rodri might be rotated with Calvin Phillips. So if Bernardo plays in midfield, I think Mahrez will start at right wing position. And here comes the best part. If Barcelona can get Bernardo this season, then I think it's obvious that Mahrez will start at right wing because in that position, Man City won't have any other players. Yeah, Foden can play in right wing position, Grealish can play in left wing, but I don't think they will change a lot of positions to not start Mahrez. Mahrez is a great player. He just is perfect for Pep Guardiola's system, and as they won't have many options, I think they have to start Mahrez this season. Isn't it too risky to own both James and Chilwell? Yeah, I think. Yeah, it is a bit risky considering not that they're 6 million of price. They are both from the same team. They both can score and assist. But the problem which I think Chelsea might have this season is the clean sheets because Rudiger is gone. Aspilicueta will also be gone. So they will have a new center back. Christensen is also gone. So along with Thiago Silva, they will have a new pair of center backs, which might be Julius Kunde, might be Koulibaly, but still it will take some time to set up that defense. So I don't think they will keep as many as clean sheets they kept last season. Also, they were struggling to keep clean sheets in the later last part of the last season. So I don't think there will be so many clean sheets, but I still think both Chilwell and Reece James are worth keeping at 6 million as they are both so much attacking and even without clean sheet they can return so much points. Is it a wise option to own Haaland from the start of the season? No, I don't think so, because I normally don't want to start a player who did not even play in that league before. So even so, Haaland did not play in Premier League in his life, and he cost you 11.5 million, and he plays for Man City. We know the rotation risk of Man City players. So I don't think Pep Guardiola will just start him right from the first match and will play him every match. Definitely, he will be rotated. He will be subbed off early. He will come as a sub. So I don't want to invest 11.5 million on a player who is not a proven Premier League player, who plays for a team that has so much rotation risk. It will be wiser to invest that money in someone like Harry Kane or Jamie Vardy, or even your next question, Darwin Nunes. Is Darwin going to start most of the match, or Diogo Jota? Definitely, the Darwin Nunes is going to start most of the matches. If Jota plays, he will play as a substitute of Darwin Nunes or substitute of Luis Diaz. I think the formation will be 4-3-3, same as before. The front three will just be Salah, Diaz, and Darwin Nunes, because even last season. Klopp did not play Diogo Jota as centre forward. He played Sadio Mane rather in that position. So now he won't make many changes. He won't. I mean, Diaz is a must starter, because he even changed the position of a player like Sadio Mane for Luis Diaz. So there is no way Diogo Jota will take the place of Luis Diaz. Now Klopp has signed a player, a striker, for 75 million or like 85 million. So he won't just bench him. He's not Pep Guardiola. He has a plan, and Darwin Nunes just fits perfectly in that Klopp system. And I think he will definitely start most of the games. If not from the first game week, I think he will start from the second or third game week. We have to see the preseasons very wisely and see whether Darwin starts some games or not. If Darwin plays in the preseasons, I think there is most chances that Darwin will start in Premier League as well. Also, Klopp will clarify the thing in press conference, I think. So yeah, this is my team. Let me just now try if I can fit in both Son, Salah, and Haaland. This will be really crazy, but I still think there is a shot worth giving, because many people are trying to fit all of them. Let me just see if it is possible at all. Any suggestion about 4.5 best rotation defender for first 10 game weeks? I am thinking about Sofal and Johnny Wolves. No, first of all, Johnny is a risky pick. First of all, Johnny played at right back position at the last part of the season when Nelson Semedo was injured. But Semedo is their first choice right back. Johnny is actually a left back who played at the right back position. Now the question is, Wolves has three left backs. I think last season they had two because Johnny was injured. Let me just see. I think they were rotating two left backs in throughout the whole season. Yeah, Ait Nouri, Johnny, and someone else was there, I guess. I don't know whether he's sold or not, but I'm not sure. They might rotate Ait Nouri with Johnny sometimes. Johnny is a left back, so I don't remember the name of that player, but I don't think Johnny is a safe pick. The best 4.5 million option that comes to my mind is Ben White, because last season we underestimated him, but we have seen that Arsenal kept lots of clean sheets. Yeah, he doesn't have many goal threats, but he provides good bonus points, which is also great for a 4.5 million defender. Most importantly, he will provide you many clean sheets, and they have good fixtures. What about Pedro Neto? Will be a nailed starter? Yeah, I think he will be a nailed starter. He is their best player, and he started the preseason game, and he also scored a goal. He is just 5.5 million. I think now I will have him when I will try to fit in Haaland and Son in my squad. So yeah, Pedro Neto will be a good starter if you need some budget pick. Rashford is good this season? No, I don't think so. If Cristiano Ronaldo leaves the club, then we might consider him. Otherwise, Rashford is out of contention. Even if 6.5 million, I think Elanga will be ahead of him to start most of the games. Rashford is not in touch. But if Cristiano leaves, he might start as as a striker if United does not buy any other striker. I'm not sure whether Martial is back in United, but I still don't think Rashford is a good pick for this season. See if he starts, if he get minutes, if he does well, then go for him. But at the beginning of the season, it's not even a question. Rashford is out of contention. Marjuk Rahman, James Chilwell, TA, Cancelo, Perisic, Trippier. How do you rate this? TA, Cancelo, which are good. Uh, Trippier is also good. James or Chilwell. Yeah, you can go with this, but I think rather than having Perisic, I think Doherty will be better and cheaper. So this will also give you a chance to upgrade Trippier to someone 5.5, or at least use that money somewhere else. I think at the beginning of the season it is better to start with Doherty. Okay, so now I will try to do the impossible. So I will try to fit in Erling Haaland. 11.5 million, which is huge. Now let me just try to have Son in place of Mahrez. So in this case, I have to get some cheap defenders. Definitely, I have to downgrade one of Chilwell or Reece James. So I definitely will go with Ben White. Okay, suggest me some 4.5 million fullbacks, please. So your must five pick. I think Mo Salah is a must have. Trent Alexander Arnold is a must have. Cancelo is a must have. These are the three must have players. Now, one of Chilwell or Reece James is a must have, and I think one of Doherty and Perisic is a must have. So, yeah, these are my five must have players. What about Julian Alvarez from Man City? No, he's out of contention. I don't think he's gonna start. If he starts, then start thinking about him. But at the beginning of the season, don't even think about him. Because forget those rumors that Pep Guardiola is gonna play with 4-4-2 formation along with Haaland and Alvarez together. In that case, where will Mahrez, Foden will go? Where will Kevin De Bruyne or Bernardo Silva will go? It is not possible. So just forget about that. Alvarez will come as a sub and play in the cups. Okay, so I need another 4.5 million different. Okay, let's just try to downgrade the defense first. I will once again try to play with 5-4-1, because otherwise I don't think it is possible to fit in Haaland and Son together. So I need another 4.5 million striker. I will upgrade the striker if I have budget later. Mm, let me just have him from Fulham. Doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter whether he will play or not. Now I have 3.5 million short, so I can make 2 million right from here if I just downgrade Saka to Martinelli. Even though Martinelli is a risky player, I think Odegaard might be better than Martinelli, because Martinelli might be rotated with Vieira this season. And now I have 1.5 million shortage, and if I have Pedro Neto, I'm just going for Pedro Neto. Well, let me just go to Wolves. Where is Neto? Yeah, here is Pedro Neto. So yeah, this is 0.0 million, and this is a 5-4-1 formation. But the problem is you don't have any kind of bench backup apart from Murphy. So you have to be very very careful with this team, or you have to downgrade other defenders. Like you might want to downgrade Doherty to someone else. Mm, okay, let me just see if there is any 4 million enabler this season. Tompkins might be a 4 million enabler. He played a lot of football in Premier League. Vastragard is 4 million. Damn it, I'm not sure. So yeah, there is not many options. Okay, I will just try with 4.5 million. Regular is 4.5 million. Wow. Well, also, I don't know whether he will stay in Premier League. I think Shah is a good pick at 4.5 million. And now I have zero point 0.5 million more to invest. Even though there is no not many good options in this price range, but at least we will have a decent. I think the previous one was better with Doherty. At least he is a sure starter, and we also have so many replacement in that price range. If Doherty is injured, we can get Tierney, we can get Trippier. So there are lots of options. So yeah, I think this might be good. Yeah. Also, we can get 5 million defender here in place of James. Can be Matty Cash. Let me see the fixture. Okay, Matty Cash might be good. Laporte is 6 million. I think if Cucurella joins Man City, which is very likely, then Cucurella can be a good option at 5 million along with Cancelo. Even though there are some risk of rotation, but it might be good. So, in that case, I have 1 more million to invest on now. Now I can upgrade my another striker to a starting striker of 5.5 million, which is once again Undav. So yeah, this is how we can afford uh, Haaland, Son, and Haaland, and Salah together, along with Arnold and Cancelo. So this seems pretty much possible, but I don't think this team is very much balanced because the midfield is so weak. I think the midfield is really weak. As Martinelli and Neto both are really cheap. I don't think you can start the season with two midfielders like this. You can have one of them, but not two of them. So in that case, I think you just have to go with one of Son or Haaland. Okay, let me get some comments. Uh, is it wise to have Salah and Diaz together? Yeah, it is wise because Salah is. You don't have to even ask about Salah. Now the question is, do you have any other better player in 8 million? You might have Mount, you might have Madison, Saka, but Diaz is a Liverpool forward who will start regularly, who will be involved in goals so much. I think Diaz is gonna be an absolutely good pick, and it is definitely wise to have them together if you can afford, or if you don't have Darwin. The ownership battle between Salah and Haaland have already started. Both are at 59. I don't think the ownership battle matters that much because uh, mm, even 10% of the managers have not joined the game yet. I think the wise managers will definitely start with Salah. There is no battle with Salah. Salah is the only king of FPL. All the other players come after that position. So you can't just compare anyone with Salah. Bowen plus Undav or Madison plus Brennan Johnson. I don't know who Brennan Johnson is, but Bowen plus Undav sounds good. Son or Kulusevski? This is not a question. I think if you can afford Son, I mean, you can just compare Son with Kulusevski, but there are 4 million price gaps. So if you can't afford Son, I think Kulusevski is okay to have. Also, let me uh, just make a simple change to my team. As I don't have Son, I can just do one thing. I mean, in place of Mahrez, I can have Kulusevski. So that will be good. Who is a sparse asset? Let me see the fixture of Madison. Not good enough. And let me just go to Spurs. So yeah, Kulusevski. Now it looks better, I guess. I still have zero point 0.5 million. Now there is no rotation risk. So I think it seems better now. You have decent five players: Salah, Haaland, Son, Cancelo, TA. Yeah, in the previous draft, I had decent five players, but FPL is a game of 11 players, not five players. Also, not 11 players, 15 players. Even if we consider that the bench players are not important, I still need to fill out 11 good players. I don't think Martinelli is a good option. I don't think Neto is a nailed on option right from the start. Also, there is risk to have both Martinelli and Neto in the midfield. So, yeah, the defense was good, but the midfield was quite weak. If there are some 6 million good FPL materials which just rises out of nowhere, I think then we can just think about Nottingham Forest forward. Oh, okay, but I don't think you should go with a Nottingham Forest forward right now of this season because they are not any one of them is not proven yet. I think Mitrovic has played in Premier League before. Yeah, he's called fraud, but he was like Tony or Pookie. He scored 10 or 9 or 11, 12 goals in season, so which is not that bad. So if you want to have any player from newly promoted side, I will still suggest the fraud Mitrovic. So this team looks quite good, I guess. For now, I can just pick Ramsdale in place of Raya so that it looks heavier. But when I confirm the team, I'm not sure what I will do. Okay, so the team looks good. The bench also looks, I think, decent enough. In place of Murphy, I can have. Oh, now I can't have because I have Ramsdale. So yeah, I think the team is okay. Yeah, Kulusevski should be nailed on. I don't think Richarlison will put any threat on Kulusevski. The only reason I think they have signed Richarlison is that if Kane is injured, they don't have any striker. Now Spurs will play in Premier League, in FA Cup, in UCL, in EFL Cup. So they definitely need a backup striker who can also play as winger. So I think Richarlison will basically be the substitution of Harry Kane, who has to play every minute of Premier League. Now he can have some rest. Also, they have five substitutions, so Richarlison can come as a sub and put some impact. But I don't think this puts any risk on Kulusevski. Kulusevski is an excellent player. He has provided 99 points in just 1200 minutes or half season, so he can. I'm not saying he will, but he has the ability to return 200 points, around 200 points, if he plays full season. So I think he's a pretty good option and he's nailed on. So yeah, team looks good now. I think yeah, the goalkeeper is premium. All the five defenders are premium. Midfielder Salah is premium. The rest of them are proven. Kulusevski and Saka 8 million. I don't think they are mid budget. Barnes is good at 7 million. Darwin is a premium forward for me. So yeah, I think the team seems good. Also, I have a backup striker who might start. So he's a good pick. Murphy at least will return 2 points, or I can have someone else in that position. So Greenwood doesn't matter. So I think it seems okay for now. Now I can at least say that this is my first draft. Apurva Chaudhary is asking, will Rashford be a good pick? No, I don't think Rashford will be a good pick because I don't even think he will start games. I think Elanga will be the first choice winger. Also, now United have signed Christian Eriksen, so there might be some changes in formation. So I don't think Rashford will be a good option. If Cristiano leaves the club, then we might think about him. Also, after seeing that whether United signs any other striker or not, whether Martial plays at United or not, whether Rashford starts in wing or striker. So we have to see a lot of things. Then we can think about him. But if he starts regularly, then we can think about him at 6.5 million. Other than that, I don't think you should think about him right now. So yeah. Yeah, Undav. Undav is a Brighton striker whom they just signed in this summer. I think he will be starting. He is a good player, I think. Let me just see his profile in transfer market. Undav, Dennis Undav. So, which was his previous team? He played for Union SG. Yeah, he played for Union SG. I think that is a that is a team from Germany. I'm not sure. 25 years of age. I think Brighton have signed him to start as a striker because Neil they were not playing Neil Mope. His goal scoring record is quite good. He played in Bundesliga 2, I guess. Yeah, he played in Bundesliga 2. He played in Regionalliga Nord, but he has like 41 goals and 18 assists in 85 matches in that competition. He had 23 goals and 15 assists in 68 matches in the Liga. I guess that is Liga Portugal or something else. I'm not sure, but he has good goal scoring record, and I think they have signed him to start regularly. Yeah, he was a junior pro league player, so I think Brighton will start him regularly, and he will be a good pick if he starts in 5.5 million. Just think about this: that Brighton didn't even have any striker, even though they had Neil Mope. They did not start Neil Mope. Rather, they have put Trossard or someone else in that striking position. So they were definitely not happy with their strikers. Now they have signed a striker. I think this is the chance. If he starts, I think he will be a good pick. So right now I have Darwin. Also, if Sterling leaves, I think I might try to have Mahrez in place of Kulusevski or Harvey Barnes by downgrading someone else. Maybe I can have Mahrez in place of Barnes if I just downgrade Ramsdale and uh, one defender, maybe one of Chilwell or Reece James to a 5 million or 5.5 million defender. So yeah, this is my first draft and this is my official first draft. So you can tell about your draft now. You can ask any question if you have, and I will definitely post the picture of my draft in my page. So if you enjoy the video, please like this video, please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, so it will just make it will just help me a lot to reach to all other FPL managers. So let me know if you have any other inquiry, if you have any question about FPL. If you are new to FPL, just check out the beginners video on my channel. You will you will get the video by searching how to play FPL BD. So yeah, there are lots of contents and there will be lots of content in this season too. So thank you so much for watching the video all along, and I hope and I wish you all the best for this new season to all the FPL managers. And definitely I will create my own league after some time, after we finalize the sponsors and the prizes. So we will create our classic league. So if you don't have any question, I will just end the live, but please like the video if you are watching it still. And we will be live again soon. We will be answering questions and we will discuss a lot of things. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.